your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hands.
In this week's game tips, we're taking a deep dive through all the current gen My League modes in NBA 2K21. Here, you can create your own dynasty with the roster of your dreams, or you can play customizable season and playoff experiences. Let's start with My League.
Coming up in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, at United Center, the Thunder taking on the Bulls. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Bulls Thunder is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the three, the small forward. And for the Bulls, LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And it's Chicago to start out. Now LaVine. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. LaVine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And in flashes, LaVine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And the one thing you notice about Gilgeous-Alexander, he sort of glides around the court, then suddenly hit you with that burst.
Well, it's amazing that he has that crafty and uncanny ability, and then he's having some time with Chris Paul. So that's only going to be enhanced as Shia continues to work that change of pace game.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And that one, good.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Here's Markkanen following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's LaVine. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Easy to be in awe of LaVine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's LaVine. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
And Torch gets it to go.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
White looking around. The baseline J. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by White.
And how about that stroke from mid-range by Markkanen? The 7-footer with a deadly jumper. That's like a defense's worst nightmare.
The shot's good from Paul.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Porter. The shot's good.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
The Thunder have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Paul can't get it to go. And here are the Bulls now to the paint. Here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Carter outside. A pass to LaVine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. And taken away by Paul. Plays it in off the breakaway. Paul's got 6 points. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. White finds LaVine. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Carter against Adams. And another turnover here by Chicago. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
It's White on the wing. Defended by Paul. Paul with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Bulls trail by 6. Carter up top. Back to White. Chalk up 2 there.
And what stands out to me about White, he's confident but resourceful. He's going to find a way to help you win.
Basket counts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. He kicks it to LaVine. It's White on the wing. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. White's got 5 now.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense. Punch, counter punch, impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by Oklahoma City. Outside, Porter shoots the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Thunder with the lead. The drive by Paul. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort, went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Thunder. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, White. Outside, Markkanen. High, arcing shot, and it's good. 2 points. Markkanen's got his second bucket.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Ferguson's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Schroeder comes with the double team. To the inside. Markkanen, good.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. And here's LaVine. He has 7. Over in the corner, White. The rebound by Steven Adams. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Dort, and it's in there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. On the free throw, no good. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Bulls making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Here's Cornett. Passes to Hutchison. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And they pick up 2. Dort's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Young passes to Satoransky. Softly drops in the floater.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Here's Satoransky following the score by Oklahoma City. Now here's Diallo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bulls trail by 3. Satoransky with it. Pass to Hutchison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. Here's Cornette. Rebound by Muscala.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
It's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Diallo, no good. Now the Bulls with it. It's a three-point game. Dunn attacking. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Noel trying to break loose. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 8 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Satoransky. That shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Now Satoransky.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Here's Dunn. The Thunder pull it in.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Diallo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Satoransky. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Young finishing it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Count that bucket.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Satoransky in the corner. Offline with his three. Here's Diallo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. And here is Valentine. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but everybody's still happy for each other. We're just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Harrison out there with Satoransky. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the center. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
That's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Now Young. After the missed 3 from Shia Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Valentine. Shot clock at 5. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Here's Satoransky. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Valentine. Chicago calls timeout.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young, and it's White and Fensky. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ferguson's checked in for Diallo.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Harrison. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Harrison's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the pass to Harrison. To the middle, looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Over Muscala. Markkanen can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Markkanen.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Harrison kicks to White. Pass to Valentine. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
White the pass to Harrison. Dishes to Markkanen. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
First one falls for him. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. That's tipped.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And White kicks to LaVine. Markkanen trying to break loose. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Zach LaVine. A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from White. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
White with it. 7 points in the game. The Thunder leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Thunder shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gallinari's checked in.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City. For White. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
There's Gallinari with the three. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And that three ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Bulls trail by 17. And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Dort. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 19. Kicks to LaVine. Let's go. That one a little long. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Ferguson. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Porter with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Porter looking it over. The feed to Carter. Markkanen trying to break loose. The shot's good from Carter.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now White, he's got 10, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for Kobe White. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Bulls trail by 19. LaVine with it, now guarded by Gallinari. And LaVine, here we go, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Hutchison, good on the shot. Hutchinson's got 6.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
The Thunder leading by 17. The drive by Schroeder. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And even though Schroeder might be on the light end of things when it comes to his weight, he remains relentless driving towards the basket.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
He gets it in there.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Yep, it counts.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now, here's Dunn. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. So for the Bulls. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Young in for Otto Porter Jr. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Diallo, he's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And so LaVine nails both of them. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Schroeder. Makes it off the glass. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, fighting through some defense right there. Schroeder showing some offensive confidence right now.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Back to Dunn.
2 minutes.
Here's Hutchison. He has 6. Misses the 3. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Thunder have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Paul's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second free throw. And here is Dunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it goes down 2 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Paul. It's hauled in by Cornette.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Hutchison. 8 points for him. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The offensive rebound, done. Pass to Cornette. Schroeder against LaVine. Takes the three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Diallo. It's a hand on it, and Schroeder stays with it. Schroeder's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, Schroeder down there sneaking in and able to pick up a loose ball board and get a hoop.
Bulls trail by 21. Pass to Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 8th assist in the game. And Adams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Got that one up quick. Paul's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now, here's Dunn. No points in the game yet for him. Hutchison passes to Young. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Shot good by Diallo.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
LaVine against Schroeder. LaVine passes to Hutchison. Off target from three-point range. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 24 points and 1 block. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them pounding it inside and staying physical.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Oklahoma City has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Chris Paul.
So the follow out there with Chris Paul. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
And Paul played in his 10th NBA All-Star game last year after having missed the event 3 years in a row.
And some of that could have been health, and then obviously some of it was fit with other teams. But this Thunder offense has really played to Chris Paul's strengths. and working through a ton of options, sometimes playing deep into the shot clock. Again, highly efficient and one of the best mid-range players, and then working alongside Steven Adams. This has been a bit of a symphony here.
Markkanen, good.
And that's a nice sign. Porter normally on the other end of the pass, but great awareness.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, "I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning." Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's LaVine. 16 points for him, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Diallo. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And White kicks to Markkanen. LaVine against Gallinari. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That one goes. Count it.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. White the pass to LaVine. Feeds it to Carter. And Adams sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's White. He's got 14. Outside, LaVine. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. And a wide open look for Porter. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Count that one.
You just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that often. He can be a special player in this league.
And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Out to White. There's the pass to LaVine. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And check out the touch from LaVine. He has all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And it's White missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The Bulls shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And LaVine comes to help. They get it again. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Gallinari. And at last, they get one to fall. Gallinari's got 9.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Outside, Markkanen. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 5 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age. Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. Sixth pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr., Shaquille Harris comes in for LaVine, and Satoransky's subbed in for White. Baseline try, and the shot goes down. Paul's got 28.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there, an efficient shooter off the dribble.
Well, Chicago's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Carter's got 6 points.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
A one-man show offensively, as that's almost always good news for his team.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Satoransky looking around. Harrison. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Satoransky the pass to Carter. Markkanen kicks to Harrison. Passes it to Satoransky. 5 on the clock. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
And it's Markkanen, top of the key. Over Noel, and Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Valentine.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Count the basket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Now, here's Satoransky. Yep, that one goes in there. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the game to go. Satoransky's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Ferguson's shot is good.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
The Bulls shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Chicago has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Satoransky the pass to Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. Carter against Noel. Left side Markkanen. His three-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. No good with the layup. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Harrison. No good with the triple. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett is time. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Thunder.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Dunn passes to Cornett. Back to Dunn. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Here's Paul. Again, the Thunder score.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Cornett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Luke Cornett. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. They grabbed their own miss. And that one's good. Noel's got his first points in this one.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
And the pass to Cornett. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over Dunn. It's hauled in by Cornett. Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Noel.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Bulls shooting an impressive 61% from the field in this third quarter. And Cornett gets it to go.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Dunn against Noel. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Young's got 10.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Young, and it's slammed in by Young.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And that one, good.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's got 6. Here's Cornette. Oh, that's blocked. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Muscala. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Now done. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Young, and Young slams it home.
And look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Here's Schroeder, and a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 14.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Dunn. We've got White. He's out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's Dunn in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Connects from three-point range. Dunn's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. Here's Burton, and there's another one for the Thunder.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Passes it to Dunn. Out to the right wing. Goes up the baseline. Here's Young. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one's good. Noel.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And here's White. Inside. And Cornette gets it to go.
Worked that one inside nicely.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, Terrence Ferguson, the guys really love it when he gets up like that.
Now here's White. Pass to Hutchison. Outside White. The 3. Hutchison's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They get it back. Fade away, knocked loose, and stolen by White. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Ferguson with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Muscala gets the bucket.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Shot on the wing, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now, here's Dunn. He's covered by Muscala. Down low, here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Chicago making some changes. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Dunn. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Nader's checked in. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Ooh, you gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. White the pass to Cornette. Over Muscala. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Young. Here's Porter. Bucket is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Gafford. He's covered by Noel and finished off by Porter.
And being 6'8", dunking, not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go.
Here's Burton, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. The shot by Valentine, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
The Bulls shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And White kicks to Harrison. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Nader. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Nader's got his first bucket in this one. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Porter. Bulls moving the ball around.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Burton. And again, it's Oklahoma City. White with it. The pass to Gafford. Here's the floater. He lays it in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Here's Burton. From about 19 feet. And yes, it's good. Burton's got 6 in the quarter. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And that one drops for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, not known as an outside shooter, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Burton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Here's Harrison. Now White passes it to Gafford. Back to White. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Beasley over Porter. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Here's White. To stop the run. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And it's Schroeder missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And that one's good, Harrison.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Schroeder. Fires from 14. Burton, no good. Well, Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And love seeing Porter this aggressive on offense. Knows how to get to his spots and take advantage.
Burton, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And White with the stuff.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Ring shot on the way, and there's another one for the Thunder. And it's Harrison with the ball for Chicago. White the pass to Porter. Drops in the tray. Porter's got 19 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Burton, no good. Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. On the wing, Porter. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And he knows his role. Porter out there to provide offense and a lot of it. He needs to be a catalyst for this team. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And so he hits both. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Took him no time at all on that one.
Assisted by Lucas Dort.
And here's White. Here's Gafford, and he jams it with authority.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
2 minutes, 2
And it's White with the rebound.
And if you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Otto Porter. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Donnie's checked in for Kobe White. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Burton. Chicago grabs the miss. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harrison. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shaquille Harrison. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Diallo the pass to Baisley. Shoots a fader. He doesn't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chris Paul.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Nader, buried from 15 feet out.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And that one's good by Porter.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're in front by 25. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. .44 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Gafford. Adams defending. Such a wide open look.
And how about Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look too easy.
Dort. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Tomas Satoransky. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Dort. And the layup's good off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, it seemed like you really wanted to set the tone tonight, and you really wanted this game to go through you. What was the focus?
Just trying to be aggressive. You know, my teammates going to follow me, not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. So hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
Well, you built on it, and you got the job done when you had to. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.